Hi, my name is Whitney. I am a designer for Oh My Crafts, and today I'd like to show you how to make this cute Santa suit hand towel. Now the supplies you will need for this is a hand towel that you can find at any of your local stores, and you will need this fabric ink by Silhouette. Today I will be using black and white, but we have it in a variety of colors in case you want to mix and match and use different colors. And then the last thing is you will need vinyl to create your own template. So for making the Santa suit template, we are going to use this vinyl, and it does not matter what color vinyl you use. And we are also going to use a self-healing mat and this Martha Stewart utility knife. Now this is an excellent knife. It comes out right here. There is also a twist, and so it has this piece right here where you can press and emboss. And then lastly, there are tweezers on the very end that you pull out right here. So it's kind of a 3-in-1 tool. Today we are going to use it for the utility knife. Now I'm going to use a ruler, and I'm going to just do a straight line all the way across the vinyl. And I'm going to do this twice. This will help us make a template for Santa's belt. So next what we are going to do is we are going to create the template for the buttons. This is using the the EK Success 1-inch paper punch, and we are going to punch it through the vinyl 3 times. We will be using the negative part, so you can discard these dots. We will be using this to paint as our template. And now we are going to also be making the belt buckle. Now what I did ahead of time was I used this embossing tip, and I just free-handed a belt buckle. And I used the embossing tip so I can make sure that I had the right idea of what I wanted. And then once I was sure that that was the correct shape that I wanted for the belt buckle, then I used the utility knife and I went over it. So there's my belt buckle right there. Okay, now we are ready to apply it to our towel. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to apply your template to your towel. Now make sure your towel is laid out on the table, and if it's a really thin towel, the ink might leak through the back and onto your mat or your table, so make sure if that happens that you do have something to protect your surface. So we are going to take the vinyl and peel it off the liner and apply it to your towel. Okay, so now I have the template applied to the towel, and what I did was I just peeled off the vinyl from the liner and applied it to the towel. Here I left a 1-inch between the 2 strips, and so we will be painting here, and then I took the 3 1-inch circle part, cut it from the vinyl and applied it right here, and this will be for the black buttons. Okay, so now we're ready to paint. Now what you need to paint is the fabric ink by Silhouette, and you're just going to squeeze a little bit onto your tray and then use a foam brush to dip in, and then you're just going to dab it onto your towel. And you're going to wait for about a half an hour for it to dry. As you're waiting, if you notice that there are spots that you missed, just go back and retouch it. So once the black ink has dried, go ahead and peel off your green template, and now we are ready to do the belt buckle. Now the belt buckle is going to go over in the center of the belt strap, and what I did for this was I went ahead and I put the belt buckle template that we created earlier over the black, and then I'm going to mix this black with this white to create a silver belt buckle. And then you just repeat the process you did before. Go ahead, take the paint, dab it on, let it sit for until it dries, and then you can peel off your template and you will have your belt buckle. And now the very last step is you want to heat set it. So take an iron and just go ahead and iron where the paint is, and then it should be ready to go for your gifts. So you can finish off by just folding it and wrapping it up for a present, or going ahead and using it in your own home.